Welcome, everyone, to this explainer. Today, we're going to break down exactly how to manage, verify, and really make the most out of your O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card funds. Look, whether you're a seasoned DIY mechanic or maybe you just found a random card hiding out in your junk drawer, this tutorial is going to save you the absolute frustration of running out of funds right in the middle of checking out. But hey, before we dive into the nuts and bolts of the how-to, let me ask you a quick question. Did you know that your unspent gift card is actually a perpetual corporate liability? It's true. Financial analysts point out that when you leave money on a gift card, that unspent balance literally sits on the company's balance sheet forever. It functions as an active financial ledger liability. So, what does that actually mean for you? Well, a perpetual liability is basically a financial obligation, like an unspent gift card with no expiration date that just remains on a company's balance sheet indefinitely until you finally redeem it. And frankly, we don't want your hard-earned prepaid assets just sitting around as a corporate liability, right? We want to empower you to take total control of those funds, maximize your spending power, and put that money to work on your vehicle where it belongs. All right, here's our game plan for today. 1. The unspent funds liability. 2. Checking your balance online. 3. Troubleshooting obstacles. 4. Alternative verification methods. And 5. Frequently asked questions. Starting off with Section 1, the unspent funds liability and understanding your prepaid assets. So the really unique financial reality of O'Reilly Auto Parts gift cards is that they're available in increments anywhere from $5 all the way up to $500. And the best part? They never expire. There are absolutely no dormancy or maintenance fees ever. That means their value is locked in permanently. Just note that O'Reilly currently ships these strictly as physical plastic cards, so no e-cards are available at the moment. But because they retain their value forever, keeping track of your exact balance is super crucial. Okay, moving right along to Section 2, checking your balance online. Let's do a step-by-step walkthrough. The whole trick here is just knowing exactly where to go and what to type in, but it's actually a very straightforward process. First things first, pop open your web browser and navigate directly to O'ReillyAuto.com/giftcard. Now here's a quick evergreen tip for you. While websites do update their layouts from time to time, the general principles of this process are going to stay the exact same. Once you're on the page, just scroll until you spot the section clearly labeled Check Your Gift Card Balance. You're going to enter the 16-digit card number located right on the back of your physical card. Next, punch in the 4-digit card PIN, which is also on the back. Finally, just hit that Check Balance button. The system securely talks to their core database and instantly pulls up your active funds. Boom, you're done. Oh, and for you frequent shoppers out there, creating a registered account at O'ReillyAuto.com/sign-in is a total game changer. From a centralized dashboard, you can track your gift card balances right alongside your active orders, digital invoices, and even saved vehicle profiles. It's honestly just an incredible way to keep all your automotive finances highly organized in one spot. All right, on to Section 3, troubleshooting obstacles and navigating common pitfalls. Now, even with a smooth system, there are two main hurdles you might run into. First up is browser compatibility. If you're using an older, unsupported web browser, the O'Reilly site is actually going to display a warning requiring you to upgrade before you can check your balance. If that pops up, just update your browser or maybe try clearing your cache. Second, and please listen closely to this one, is physical damage to the card. That 4-digit PIN on the back is protected by a little silver security foil. If you scratch that foil off too aggressively with a coin or your keys, you can literally destroy the printed digits underneath, which makes the card unreadable for online checks. So whatever you do, be gentle, scratch lightly. Let's jump to Section 4, alternative verification methods and offline balance checks. Corporate retail strategy is all about redundancy, which basically means you always have backup options if the internet isn't cooperating. You actually have two fantastic offline channels. You can grab your phone and call their customer service line at 1-888-327-7153 for a manual ledger inquiry, and they can help you troubleshoot. Or, alternatively, just walk right into any of the 5,000-plus O'Reilly retail stores. A parts professional there will gladly scan your card at the register and tell you exactly what you've got to spend. Real quick side note here, we just want to avoid any brand ambiguity and make absolutely sure you're on the correct website. O'Reilly Auto Parts uses proprietary physical cards. Please do not confuse this with O'Reilly Media, which is an educational tech publishing company. Make double sure you are at O'ReillyAuto.com, not just O'Reilly.com. We definitely don't want you trying to buy a heavy-duty car battery using a gift card meant for coding books. And finally, Section 5, frequently asked questions so you can totally maximize your gift card. This right here is perhaps the single most critical question we see from users.
If I buy something online, when is my gift card balance actually deducted? The answer might actually surprise you, and understanding this is absolutely key to making sure you don't accidentally lose your funds.
So O'Reilly uses what's called a deferred deduction model. When you place an online order, your funds are only put on a hold. They aren't immediately subtracted from the ledger. The definitive deduction only happens when your order physically ships out or is confirmed ready for in-store pickup. So the absolute crucial takeaway here is this. Do not throw your physical gift card away the second you click buy, because if your order needs to be modified or canceled before it ships, those held funds are released right back onto that specific physical card. If you tossed it in the trash, man, you have lost that money. Let's wrap up with a few final rules of the road for your transactions. When you're checking out online, you can apply a maximum of 3 gift cards per transaction. If those 3 cards don't quite cover your whole total, you just use an auxiliary method, like a standard credit card, to pay the remaining balance. Also, keep in mind these cards cannot be returned, refunded, or exchanged for cash unless it's required by law in your state. And most importantly, because these function exactly like cash, lost or stolen cards are not replaced by the company. Seriously, treat this piece of plastic like a crisp $50 bill. Well, there you have it. You are now fully equipped to track your balances, manage those funds like a pro, and plan your next big automotive project. I highly encourage you to go dig out those cards and check those balances right now. We'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below if this guide helped you uncover some lost funds. Now, as a final reminder, this explainer is for informational purposes only. Please verify all details on the official O'Reilly website, as company policies and processes are subject to change. Thank you so much for joining me today. But before you go, I want you to ask yourself, what other unspent corporate liabilities might be hiding in your wallet right now?